Arromanches-Les-Bains is a small town in Normandy. The town is a short 20-minute drive from Bayeux. Arromanches is well known for the Normandy landings. It was here that the Allies placed the Mulberry Harbor, or artificial floating bridge, where 9,000 tons of supplies entered per day. Some of the components of the bridge were too large to move after the war and can still be seen today. Winston Churchill raised the issue of creating a floating port in Normandy. Major Allen Beckett, a civil engineer, answered the call by designing the floating roadways, piers, and the kite anchors, which allowed supplies to flow in and was a key to victory in Normandy. One of the two main museums to visit is the D-Day Museum, which explains the technical ingenuity of the artificial port. The museum is being expanded and should be completed in 2023. The town center is filled with shops and restaurants. I recommend Le Bon du Thé for some delicious food. I recommend hiking up the western ridge to see an old bunker and to take some photographs of the remaining Mulberry Bridge. You also might encounter some local wildlife. I retraced my steps and went back towards the eastern ridge to visit the Arromanches 360 Museum. On the way up, you will encounter an M4A2 Sherman tank of the Free French troops dedicated to the landings on Gold Beach in 1944. At the top of the ridge is the 360 Museum and relatively new sculptures of British soldiers landing on Gold Beach. From Arromanches, you can take a 30-minute drive or a 4-hour hike to the Normandy American Cemetery. The cemetery is located in the town of Colleville-sur-Mer. The 172.5 acres contains the graves of 9,386 U.S. military personnel, most of whom lost their lives in the D-Day landings. At the center of the semicircular colonnade is the statue of the spirit of American youth rising from the waves. My first visit to the cemetery was in 1998, and the grounds are as immaculate today as they were then. I'm grateful for the chance to return to pay my respects to all who lost their lives in this small corner in France so many years ago. Arromanches is part of a region that has a rich and fascinating history. I hope you enjoyed the video. Contact me to learn more about visiting Normandy. Thanks for watching, and spark some joy when you travel.